And welcome back. Well, Catherine Tillman is not your average retiree. At 68 years old, she decided to travel to Thailand for a month and teach English to kids and monks in remote villages. And most of the other volunteers were 40 or 50 years younger than her. But Catherine says she learned a lot.
She discovered a part of her soul and says the last part of her life is now going to be much more than she ever dreamed it could be. We're super excited to have Catherine joining us now with more on her adventures. So nice to meet you.
Yeah, love having you here.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
We loved hearing your story about volunteering. And before you retired, you were a teacher. You taught at an MPS, Marquette University High School.
Yes.
You've taught writing. You're really dedicated to teaching. But what's fascinating is you decide to make this voyage to Thailand, and you teach kids and monks for a month of your life. What was that like?
Really, I would say that besides having my children and my 9 grandchildren, it was the most life-altering experience I've ever had. It was absolutely amazing. And as I said, I found a piece of my soul in that I found I could do things I never thought I could do. 1-inch mattresses are just great. They're wonderful. Cold showers.
Better than the floor.
Oh, right. Cold showers. You just stand out here and splash, you know, that kind of thing. And I met the most remarkable young people.
Yeah.
I taught high school was what I did. And then I was over at Cardinal Stritch with graduate students. And I just found them to be absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
You hear so much negativity about these kids. Oh, I made lifelong friends, and I'm just so proud of that. I love it.
That's wonderful.
What prompted you to take this voyage? I mean, what was it in your life and retirement that was like, you know what, I'm gonna go abroad, I'm gonna volunteer for a month, and this is something I really want to try out?
I've always wanted to do something like this, and I just sort of, you know, had my children, became a single mom, got my master's degrees, had grandkids, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute. I'm in like my 3rd and final act here, and I want to do some things that I haven't done. I'm blessed with good health. And so well, maybe it was 2 years ago, because it took me about 6 to 8 months to get it planned. I just said, you know what? It was on my 68th birthday, because I went skydiving, which was one of the dumbest things I ever did.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb. No,
but it was fascinating, because I faced my fears. I couldn't go to Thailand without facing fears. So my grandson Charlie calls it sky falling, but I literally went from the plane to the ground. So that's what I did. And then I thought, you know what, I can do whatever I want. And so I got on the internet. My niece Christine said, just Google it. And I Googled affordable, credible volunteer opportunities, and the International Headquarters for Volunteers came up. And they were, I bet you, $2,000 less than any other one.
Wow.
Amazing that you slept on this 1-inch mattress, single room, a clothesline closet, a single light, an old, dresser. You ate rice morning, noon, and night. Washed your own dishes, took cold showers, as you mentioned, curled your hair with bobby pins, and you got addicted to something called 3-in-1 coffee.
Oh, it's so good.
What is that?
Yeah, what is
it's
that?
about like a drop of coffee and a ton of chocolate and a lot of sugar, and you put it in this great little mug that I bought at the tea plantation, and it's heaven.
Oh, I would like that.
Is that something common that they drink in Thailand?
Yes, because it's mostly tea, and so for us, we Americans, they had this at the little kitchen where they've made all of our food. And we
so what was it again? What's in it?
It's like a drop of coffee. I mean, it's in a little skinny pack, like what are those drinks that you can put in water?
Instant.
Right, instant. And it's we looked at one of the young people I met from Canada, said, oh, look at this. It's 5% coffee, 25% chocolate, 35%, I don't know math, sugar, and all the rest is really bad too. And then you put it in your coffee.
And it's delicious.
Put it in your coffee or your tea?
No, put it in your water.
You put it in your water,
and then you have coffee.
Oh, okay.
I think that's so cute. And I was
great.
so touched reading your blog. You said, older than the other volunteers by at least 40 years, I became a lifelong friend, a Facebook friend, a writer of college recommendations, a networker, an adopted grandmother, and a teacher to some of the most amazing young volunteers from all over the world. And I wonder, there are a lot of baby boomers and people older than baby boomer age out there who've never volunteered, or never been on an adventure, never gone to another part of the world. Would you recommend it?
Oh, absolutely. It just literally makes me know that this last 3rd and final act of my life is going to be so exciting. I mean, what is the international date line, and what is, like, where's Thailand, where is that? And then you get on the plane and you do this and you get there and you find that all those years and all the things that you have done are in there, and you have all these talents and these kids. Oh, I can't I can't recommend it enough, and I know it would just, they would love to have older people. There's something about being older that helps with building the relationship when you're teaching.
Yeah.
It helps with the little kids. You know, I would introduce myself as Yai, which is grandmother, and the little guys after would go, no, no, mama, mama. Ma is mother and Yai is grandmother, and I was somewhere in between. But that allowed them, they all felt safe and comfortable because, you know, like I'm a little sturdier in my tummy, and so there's a little less in Thailand, and the little kids would put their arms around me, and you know that prayer that you call a sigh, they go, ah, mama, mama.
Aww.
And they felt nestled in and feel really safe. It was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful.
So cute.
It took away lots of things that I thought were important that aren't important, and it made me know that I have talents and there's wonders in the world and there's so much to do. So I would say anybody, baby boomers, go. It's an amazing, amazing
You had
experience.
so much to offer, and I
Yeah.
love how you say that your experience as a grandmother is what made you in a position to give so much and have so much to offer these kids. I just love it, and the monks too.
Oh, and
Yeah.
the monks were great. I have one little Facebook monk who he wants me to adopt him. I said, no, I can't do that.
Adopt a monk.
And his name is Ang, but for some reason I called him Jerry, and I have no idea why. So now he's Jerry the monk, and I'm Mama.
Your
That's
mama.
so
I'm
cute.
Mama.
Well, here's the
Love it.
website that you used. We're going to give it
Yes.
to our viewers so that if you're interested in finding a volunteer opportunity, visit volunteerhq.org. That's the website that Catherine found her experience through, and she highly recommends it, so we wanted to share it. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much
Such
for
a pleasure
having
to
me.
meet you. We have shared friends in common, so it was a pleasure
That
to
is
meet
exciting.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank